And Ron, you've mentioned, given a number of examples today about horses that are retired and what goes on with their lives thereafter. I know there is an aftercare program that's near and dear to your heart. Please let our audience know about it and how they can contribute to the cause.
Well, the main thing I need is help getting it to other places. I'm so proud of my home track is Oaklawn, and when we went to them, we asked them if we had an idea. The HPBA that I'm on had an idea. We had a couple of our horses that ran at Oaklawn that found themselves in harm's way. And, they were far removed from any horsemen that ran at Oaklawn, but still the people on the internet were calling for blood. And I was like, we have to figure out a way to do something. And luckily, the HPBA said, you guys, we'll back you in whatever you want to do. This is important to the horsemen. And we come up with a thing where you set a bell in the winner's circle. And if people want to, you don't put any pressure on them, but if they'd like to, the winning owner could ring the bell and donate $100 to Aftercare. Well, the main thing about that was the eyes that it put on people. And more, the eyes that put on the deal about Aftercare. We need to focus on our horses when they're done running. And I need areas for people to be able to go and do that. There needs to be an avenue of a way to get people the funds, the information, the money and the attention they need to spark a conversation about Aftercare. So we were spoiled a little bit with our relationship with Oaklawn management. We walked up there and they said, you know what? That's a great idea. I agree. It's very important to the industry. Matter of fact, we'll be the first one to donate. I'm like, great. So it spoiled me and it gave me false illusion that everybody was going to be that willing to help. And I got my feelings hurt because some of the other places that I really admire in the industry put me on the slow roll of no, check with this guy, check with that guy, check with this guy. And then 3 weeks later going, we're not interested at this time. Right. Or we do something else, like giving horsemen the opportunity to ring a bell and to put awareness on our athletes after they're done is something that's going to go against something they're already doing.
Right.
So it's taken us a little bit. But I want you to know the other day, the Rebel Day, which was a makeup day, it wasn't run on Saturday. Mm-hmm. We had several people speak out about sponsors. One, Fasig Tipton, which, they wanted it back in August, and I told them they could have Rebel Day. And thank goodness even though we went to a lesser viewed day, which was Sunday, they still said they would match it. Every jockey that won a race, every trainer that won a race, every owner that won a race, all rang the bell. Mm-hmm. And then we had one group that I've never heard of giving to Aftercare stepped up and said, hey, we want to be a part. They donated $5,000. And then we had another group that is a part of, I think, should get more involved. And I really, it's unfair to speak because I don't know what all sales companies do, but Fasig Tipton jumped in and said, no, in August, we want to sponsor. And matter of fact, here's a list of people that I think should sponsor as well. It needs to be done. We raised over $24,000 for Aftercare one race day.
Right.
And it had nothing to do with whether this donation is going there or this one's going to this. It was all extra, and the attention went. And I'm very proud of that. I'm proud of the fact that we're all volunteers. I'm proud of the fact that it's horsemen, and it's, we're not asking for government help. We're not asking for outside stuff, but I think that it should be, in my opinion, and I know that I'm close to it. And sometimes I get a little sometimes I need to step back and look, but I agree that it should be at Kentucky, it should be in New York, it should be everywhere, and it should be going towards those local people who run their horses and horses in their area, retirement situations in their area. And I believe that it should be monitored like it is, to make sure that it stays with the integrity it is and gives everybody an opportunity that wants to help while it's on their mind, while they're happy and they just want to race.
Yep.
Let's donate.
Yep.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. I think that should be on like ADWs too. Like if you have a certain score above a certain amount betting on the horses, there should be that option too. Here, donate $100 to Aftercare, because I think that's like you say, that's when people are most likely to do it, when they're feeling grateful and happy about being involved in the business.